Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I am going to be continuing to build the Minecraft fair here. Last episode I built this merry-go-round which at the moment it's not really working the same way it was last episode. All the horses apparently got out of sync at some point and now they're just kind of sitting around, and every so often one bumps into another one, which then moves all the horses around. Last episode, the horses were in sync where they were all going around in one direction, and it was working really well, but I guess they got out of sync now. I can try and fix it, but it's pretty difficult to get the horses to all go the same direction without running into each other. It's not the best. I would like it so that they're constantly going around in a loop, but I would have to adjust it to where I would get more power rails added in somewhere. But at the moment, this is kind of the best I've got for the Ferris wheel. Now today, what I'm going to be building is I'm going to be building a dropper. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to build, it's going to be like a huge pole that goes up, and then you sit in these seats, and then it just drops you straight down. So it's going to be a kind of a scarier ride than some of the other ones. A lot of these are pretty calm rides and some mini games that I've got over here. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. Alright, so this is where I'm going to put the ride, is right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and alternate the red and the white here for the build. So I'm going to go ahead and put in all of the red blocks now. And then I'm going to build this up. I don't know how high I'm going to go, but I want to build this up pretty high. Alright, so I've been working on building the tower for a little bit here. And looking at it from the outside, it looks really nice. The only thing is, it's a little bit wider than I wanted it to be. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build in the middle here. And build this up just by like 4 blocks like this. Is going to be a little bit better for what I wanted it, because right now it is way too big for what I want it to look like. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so that it's easier to build the next bit, and this will also make it a lot faster to build up to the top, because I'm only doing like 4 blocks. Okay, so I finished building the pillar here, and I think this looks a lot better than the other one. So now what I want to do is I want to build the actual, like, seats. And I want to connect this using some iron bars. So I put some glowstone up here at the top. The next thing I want to do is grab probably some gray concrete. So I'm going to grab some light gray concrete here, which might actually get rid of the glowstone, because I need to put something here that's going to hold the iron bars like this. So I'm going to have these bars that go down that will hold up the seats. So I want to build kind of like a ring around here. So this is where I'm going to have the supports for holding the different seats. Okay, so I've built the iron bars down like this. So now this is what's going to hold up the seats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this out of wood. Or I might even just add the gray concrete again. So if I put gray concrete around here, this will connect to the top bit. And this will have the seats on it. So I'm going to go ahead and build this around like that. And then I want to put the seats that are going to go like this. So you kind of like get strapped in here. Now I do want to grab some regular oak blocks here that connect to this. So this will be the different seats. So I'm going to go ahead and build this all the way across here. And then that way you can have multiple people sitting like on each of these seats. I might even break the ones in between so that they're single seats. The only thing with that is it doesn't actually look the best. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave this the way I had it. So this is how the seats are gonna work. I might actually change the color of the different seats. So I'll have some as oak wood and then some as spruce wood here. So that way you can see the difference. Because I feel like having just one block, it kind of blends in. It just looks like a wall at that point. So I want to make these look like actual seats. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side here. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the different wood colors here. And I'm going to go ahead and do the back ones as well. I might as well just put in all the stairs now. So now that I've got all of those put in, I'm going to go ahead and put in the different wood blocks. One of the things I just realized is this right here, it's kind of sharing the same wood block. So it might be better if I just do the same wood around the entire build here. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick oak wood here and just build this all the way around like that. So that way you've got the two different colors of stairs for the different seats. You've got the same kind of wood all the way around. I think that looks really nice. So the way this is going to work is it gets raised up, and then once it hits the top, and then it drops down. That's how this ride is supposed to work. Now in Minecraft, I can't really get this to raise and lower. So it's just going to be kind of for decorations here. But if it was a working ride, that's how it would work. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to build the ground around here. Because right now, it's just kind of like grass. And the easiest way, I think, to do this is I'm going to use the fill command. I use this for building the airport. So all you got to do is find whatever block you want, like this one. And you do /fill. And then you take the coordinates. It automatically grabs the coordinates of the block you're looking at. So you grab that. And then you grab the block on the opposite corner. So in this case, I think it should be this one. Because I have 2 blocks of space there. And then I have 2 blocks of space on either side here. So this block is going to be the one that I'm going to get the second coordinates for. So if you bring back the command and put in the new coordinates, and then you want to put whatever block. So I want to do smooth stone for this. So all you would have to do is put in smooth stone like this, and then you press enter, and it fills in all 144 blocks with smooth stone. So that just makes it a little bit easier to build the platform. So now that that's done, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and fill in this area here with the path. So I'm going to go and grab the path block here. Just kind of connect this up to the platform. So now I've got the stone here, which I'm actually going to add another bit of stone around here. I want to have 3 blocks instead of 2. So this I'm just going to build myself. But all you would have to do is just move the coordinates of the fill command, just like 1 extra block, and then you can add this in. But I'm just going to go around like this, fill in these blocks, because it's just 1 ring around. I think that gives a little bit more space, so this way you can kind of walk around here. I might even put up a fence. I don't know what kind of fence to grab. I think I'm just going to do oak wood, because that's the same color I've been doing. Just to kind of block this off, so no one just walks in and gets hit by the ride. So I'll go ahead and fence this off like that. So that way, there's only 1 entrance, which is right here. I think that makes it look a lot better. I might even add some torches to the fence as well, just to add some light. So I'm just going to put torches probably like every 3 blocks. I'll put a torch down on the fence here. That way, it adds some light around here so that when it's dark out, you can see. Alright, so there are the torches around the fence. That way, it adds some light. I think this is a really nice addition. Now, I've got room over here to add some more stuff into the fair here. And the horses are actually still going around in sync, which is really good. I think maybe when I just like loaded up the world again, they got out of sync because these guys have stayed the entire episode, which is really good. So I want to add another one of these like game areas, but I want to add it over on that side. So I'm gonna grab, I don't know how much space there is over there for different tents. So I'm gonna just grab a few different colors of wool. Ones that I haven't used. So I don't think I've used lime. Did I use yellow? I don't know if I used yellow. So I'm gonna grab these colors here. I know for sure I used red. I haven't used pink. I don't think I did regular blue. Oh, I already did regular blue. So I'll do orange, yellow, and lime. Because I know I haven't done these colors. And I just want to add in another 3 tents over here. So the tents over there are 5 by 8. So if I go ahead and put in 8 blocks like this, and then do another 5, I should be able to build the same size tent. And I think they're only 3 blocks high. So you go 3 blocks up, and then you just kind of build a little stair with the wool, and then it connects up over on this side right here. Okay, so I've built the other 2 tents here. So now that I've got this set up, I want to build one of the mini games. So the first one I want to build here, this is going to be a kind of like a basketball game. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a block or a ball, and you have to try and hit it into the hoop. And if you get it in the hoop, you get a point. If you don't, then you don't get a point. So I'm going to have probably a line like right here. So say you have to stand here, and there'll be a hoop like over there. I don't even know if you can throw that far. Alright, so I want to see if this is first possible to get a block to go in the hoop. Let's just say you stand right here. Can you throw that far? I don't even know if you can. So I might have to make like the line here. So let's say if I make the line there, can you throw the block up that high? I don't even know if you can throw it that high. Okay, you can. So that'll be your hoop. So right here, I'm going to build this out of glass. Oh, it's not going to work because of the enclosed space. Let's see. Did that go in front or behind the glass? It's hard to tell. Okay, that went behind the glass for sure. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to put a hopper underneath here that will collect up the blocks. So if I put a hopper right here that faces that way, and then put a slab down like that, if a block goes on there, it'll get picked up by the hopper, and the hopper will bring it back over here, which is where I'm going to put a dispenser that is going to dispense the block back up. So I'm actually going to use a dropper instead of a dispenser, but they work pretty much the same way. I'm going to get some comparators, and we'll get a redstone repeater, some redstone, and as soon as this gets detected that there's an item in there, it'll shoot the item back out. So I'm going to go and put in the rest of the hoppers here. So that way, now it'll go into here. And then I just need to put a comparator that faces inside that will send a redstone signal into this repeater. Actually, I think I'll do it into this block, which then will go into this repeater, which will then send a redstone signal back over to here. They'll go straight into that. So that's how I'm going to build this. So very basic redstone. So now, whenever you throw one of the basketballs, so let's just say this is your basketball. If it goes in, it'll get given straight back to you. If it doesn't go in, let's say you miss, it just sits there on the ground, and that's it. So I think that works really well. I'm going to go ahead and fill in that block there. So that one you missed, so you can go ahead and pick it back up. I'm going to go ahead and add, I think I'm going to do like different lines. So if you Make a hoop on, like, the blue line. You get, like, 1 point. If you can make it on, like, the green line, you get, 3 points. I don't even know if you can make it that far. That's why there's going to be 2 lines. If you can somehow make it on the green line, then you get bonus points, is how this is going to get scored. Now, we don't really have anything in Minecraft that's like a basketball. I guess I could use like a magma block. Kind of looks like a basketball a little bit. So I think I might use magma blocks. And then I'll just put like a chest full of these. So if I just grab a chest from over here, put this down, I'll just put some magma blocks in there. Those are going to be kind of like your basketballs that you have to throw and hopefully win some points and some prizes. So I'll have to like move the prize wall over here. But I'm going to work on that next episode when I build the other games. So that's going to be it for today. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.